much has even happened since LucyCon that was not even in fruition at the time. That, like, 'cause remember they announced, was it Leslie Ann's panel or somebody's panel? That's when they announced that they were adding the additional 8 episodes. So at that time, it was still season 5 was going to be the final season. I just think it's funny how this show has been saved twice now from being like canceled.
I know. I think I'm not quite sure what Netflix was thinking or what they're doing. And I'm grateful, very, very grateful that the show's going to go on. But I almost kind of feel, what's the right wording for this? It's starting to run its course. I love the show, and if this could continue forever, I would love it too. But you can tell the writers have their story, and they want to tell it in their own way, and I'm glad that they're getting to do so without having to drag everything out. Because sometimes when shows do that, you're just watching going, no, man, why? Why would you do such a thing? There's a few shows that I've watched where I'm like, yeah, you didn't need those that last season or two. So I trust our writers, and I'm glad that they're finally going to be able to end it on their own terms, especially after that heartbreaker of season 4, which was absolute genius writing, but...
Yeah, I agree. I kind of feel the same. I still kind of have mixed feelings about the season 6 pickup, to be honest, because they got the extra 8 episodes for season 5, which they were writing and they wrote in to complete the series. Mm-hmm. Now they have to rewrite. They were finishing the final episode of season 5 before COVID hit. Now they have to rewrite that ending for cliffhanger for season 6 and then kind of extend it further, which is fine. Yeah. But I don't want this to become a Supernatural. Sorry, Supernatural fans.
No.
Because I didn't really watch the show. But even those that were fans, because there were a lot of them that were also at LucyCon.
Right.
A lot of them even said that after season 5 or season 6 of that show, it should have ended. And it went, 13, 14, I don't even know, 16 years or something.
Far too many years.
Yeah, and so I'm fine with it being written to completion. I'm not okay with the show being canceled, of course. So after season 3, when it got canceled by Fox, no. But
that was evil.
But so I kind of have mixed feelings because I also feel like the cast and crew were kind of already talking about or thinking about their next project, their next moving on. Not that they don't love Lucifer, but it's like when they thought it was over, I don't know.
Right. How many times are you going to pull those drug out? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the cast and crew would think now. Those questions that we kind of asked at LucyCon almost, a long time ago. Now, how they would feel. Of course, again, a lot of it is, they can't say much, but
right.
It's just interesting. And I guess for me, it's just interesting. I mean, it all comes down to the business side for Netflix, obviously realizing that it's like one of its most watched shows.
Absolutely. Which is why it was very interesting to see that, nope, we're not going to do another season after season 4. Wait a minute, maybe we will. And then I think we might do a season. So I'm not sure what they were thinking over there, but I'm trying to have faith that it will work out for the best. Because the writers are quite spectacular. The whole cast is spectacular. I'm curious, very curious, to see how season 5 in its entirety will go, and if all characters will be back for a season 6. There's something that I'm like, I bet some character's gonna get the axe. They can't all survive through 5 seasons, can they? I mean, I know who I really want it to be, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I agree, but at the same time, I guess we they haven't fully released if Rachel Harris or Kevin Alejandro is coming back for season 6. Do we know that?
Well, Rachel Harris there was a picture of her in the Zoom for the writer's room. If I remember that correctly. I don't think we've seen one with Kevin, though.
Because my feeling is I don't think Kevin might come back because he's really heavily working on being a director and like
Well, we
producing
know that
stuff.
he's going to direct the first episode of season 6.
Right,
They,
but I don't see him lasting, right?
I, I